Right now, we're just over 1 month away from primary election day here in California. All registered voters will start getting their ballots starting next week. ABC 10 State Matters political reporter Jenny Huh explains what you need to know.
Democracy can be a messy business and it takes some work. And it's incumbent on us as voters to do our homework.
The June 2nd primary election is fast approaching, and all registered California voters are set to begin receiving ballots Monday. Ahead of Election Day, voters will have 4 key pieces of mail: a state voter information guide, a county voter information guide, a sample ballot, and official ballot. At the top of the ticket, the race to succeed Gavin Newsom as governor.
We have a governor's race right now that is pretty diffused. You have 8 major candidates. No one really stands out. It hasn't captured a lot of attention or the imagination of the public.
A lot has happened in this crowded race of 8 leading candidates, 2 Republicans and 6 Democrats. Notable shakeups in the race: Democrats Betty Yee and Eric Swalwell dropping out, Swalwell following serious allegations of sexual assault, which he has denied. But both Yee and Swalwell's names will still appear on the primary ballot due to state law that doesn't allow for names to be removed after a certain date.
It's not uncommon for potential voters, to not be satisfied with the candidates they have.
According to a Friday Berkeley IGS poll that surveyed registered California voters, 38% of those who said they're less likely to vote in the primary pointed to a lack of information on the issues and candidates. 35% blamed being turned off by campaign contributions and quote-unquote special interests. 20% said it's because they don't like the candidates for governor.
Older voters are the most reliable, and younger voters just have not turned out in large numbers.
Experts say it's often the most partisan and the older voters that vote in primaries, and even then it's typically low turnout. According to the California Secretary of State, of registered voters, 38% voted in the 2018 gubernatorial primary and 33% in the 2022 gubernatorial primary.
You want to make a decision, right, that sets the ballot for that general election. Races down the ballot, right, are vitally important to people's communities, whether it be the school board, your local city council, your mayor.
Midterm elections really are a referendum on the president and the president's administration.
Political analyst Steve Swat noting the national implications as well, with California's newly drawn congressional districts on the ballot. Ballots can be dropped off at drop boxes, which open on Tuesday, May 5th, county elections offices, or returned by mail.
If it's vote by mail, mail that vote by mail ballot at least a week before Election Day.
All ballots must be postmarked by Election Day and can be received by county elections offices up to 7 days after. And remember to sign the vote by mail return envelopes. May 18th is the last day to register to vote, but you can opt for same-day registration and vote conditionally if you miss that deadline.
It doesn't get counted until it's confirmed. So it's put into a separate envelope. It's logged separately in the system.
Jenny Huh, ABC 10.
Jenny, thank you. The Secretary of State's office tells us a helpful primary election tool will be available online starting Monday. You can find that at caearlyvoting.ca.gov. Voters can also use the Where's My Ballot tool to track where the ballots are during the election process. If you want to hear from all the leading candidates running for governor, you can stream their interviews right now on the free ABC 10 app. Just look for California governor race on the home screen.